Looks like I'm gonna have to walk the rest of the way. I got 2 rocks just in case an animal tries to try something. Welcome to Jive with JMO. On this episode, we'll be traveling to an Airbnb in Williams, Arizona, costing $318.69. Like and subscribe. Let's jive. Welcome to Williams, Arizona. In this episode, we'll be exploring an invisible home in the middle of the desert with alien features, exploring the nighttime during the campfire, and I'll be risking my life doing a very risky jump. I will then be sharing my experience as a volunteer at the Special Olympics in Sedona, Arizona. Would you ever do a solo trip to an invisible home in the middle of the desert? Leave a comment in the comment section. Here in Williams, Arizona, there's a bunch of Airbnbs and it looks like you're on Mars. The host recommended that I bring an SUV, but I wasn't sure how valid that was, so I brought my car and I found out. It was super rocky and there was no room for my car to get all the way there, so I had to stop, park, and turn around. My car couldn't make it to the Airbnb, I couldn't get a rental, and there was no refunds. I was getting hungry, so I decided to go to Fred's Diner and Market. There, I got some pizza and I got some milkshake. Hopefully I can finish this meal before the sun sets. Looks like I'm gonna have to walk the rest of the way because these roads are not good for my car. I don't want to damage it, so 2.2 miles, here we go. Honestly, it was terrifying walking through the desert by myself. This is an unfamiliar surrounding. There could be wild animals out there, and I don't have any weapons. Finally, after a little over 2 miles, I finally made it to the property. I was surprised to see other homes nearby. There was this huge alien pointing to the sky in the center of the property, and that was interesting. Seeing the property in person was pretty cool. I could see my reflection and I couldn't see anything that was within it. It looked like a big mirror cube. It had a little propane tank on the outside. I'd already been inside at this point, but look at this sunset. I was really enjoying this nature vibe. The bathroom was separate from the Airbnb, and when you walk into it, you can see that there's some insulation on the walls. There was also some house rules on the wall with little details here and there, and when you open up the toilet, you can see that it's just a garbage bag. This was hilarious to see, and I definitely know number twos. Outside of the restroom, there's a little sink area and a little soap dispenser and a little mirror. And as you go around the property, you'll see that there is a shower area. I don't think I'm gonna take a shower here just because. I didn't bring enough equipment for shower. As I walk into the Airbnb, the first thing I notice is the coffee table. It was nicely stocked with water, telescope, and towel, and comes with a nice full-sized bed. There's an AC for ventilation, some hangers for some clothes, and you can see clearly outside. You guys can see that it's a full moon right about there. I even made a new friend. Everyone say, "Hey, Roger." "What up, Roger? How you doing, man?" "Hey, be smooth, man." They had a bundle of campfire wood right at the front of the property for a small fee of $7. Easily Venmo. Okay, how do we start this fire? I got the wood, but I don't know how to start the fire. I guess we're gonna learn today. So let's see, we go in here. I know we got some okay, we got some propane. This could, no, probably not a good idea. Let's see. Okay, I know that in here we have this and this. So, quick sticks. Okay, this probably will help. So we got this, quick sticks, lighter fluid. I think we are ready to go. All right, time to start a fire. I haven't actually done this before, but I got the quick sticks, I got this lighter fuel, and I got the lighter, so. Does this even turn on? Okay, there we go. It didn't take long to start the fire. The quick sticks and the lighter fluid made the process a whole lot easier. Never started a fire in my life. But hey, we got a full moon. It's super nice out here. And then there's the little campsite. Little glamping experience, invisible home. Yeah, this is a vibe. Got a telescope here ready so we can look into the stars when things darken up more. But looks like we got the fire going. Easy money, first time, but yeah. At this point, I was just taking it all in. The fire was going, the weather was cooling down, the stars are beginning to show up, and you see this beautiful view of the Airbnb. This was definitely a vibe. I had myself some quiet time, looked at the stars, did a little bit of journaling, and I maintained the fire. Your boy was living his best life. After all that, it was time to go to bed. I closed all the curtains because you can see inside the Airbnb from outside. Just a room. Got the little fire thing on. It's pretty reflective. Got the bed area. I close the curtains. Let's go here. Open this up. And you can kind of see inside. I guess not. It's pretty close. I woke up the next morning around 5 a.m. Pro tip, keep the heater on or else it gets very cold in there at night. I went outside to see what the sunrise looked like, and let me tell you, it was surreal to see this in person. The entire horizon was golden. Here's a quick slow-mo of the sunrise. And these are the views from within the Airbnb. Golden hour. I don't usually drink coffee, but I needed some coffee this morning so I can be up and ready. Looks like they got some free coffee. Super excited. Let's get this day started. Need to figure out how to use this thing. The coffee maker wasn't too complicated, but I overspilled just a little bit. But time for the daily jump. All right, guys. It's time for the daily jump. I got to clear this. I'd say it's about maybe 3.5 feet. Let's find out. I was lined up and ready to go for the jump. Took a few steps and holy yes, we got it, let's go. Not something I could be proud of though. That was a little too easy, so we're gonna step it up just a little bit. Let's see what happens. I decided to add some difficulty by adding that stool on top of the table. However, the ground was very unleveled and I did not want to jump the wrong way. A few run-throughs later, then I was finally ready for an actual jump attempt. If I fall, it's just me in the desert floor. Clean jump. Let's go. After the jump, I had to say bye to my alien friend. I gave him a little handshake here, as you can see. Adios, amigo. It was very windy on the way back, but good thing I have solid legs and I could walk my way back. I had a little over 2 miles to get there. So the journey begins all the way back to the car. I got 2 rocks just in case an animal tries to try something, you know. Mess around and find out. Is that what I think it is? My car. 36 minutes, a little bit over 2 miles later, and back to my car. There we go. Let's be back. Haha, let's go. I drove an hour and a half to Sedona at Sunny's Coffee Company where I got a blueberry muffin for breakfast. It was time to go to the Special Olympics and Sedona Red Rock High School was the final destination. I ran track in college, so I was super excited to be here. The field was super nice track, just great vibes all around. And the check-in process was pretty simple. I volunteered by signing up online. They set me up at the timer station where I started races and also ended races and then reported the times of the athletes. They also had other events going on at the same time. There was a little shot put going on with little Nerf type things. Here we have the 400-meter walk. At this point, I was a veteran at using the timer. The start stops were clean, I was getting everything on point, and I was really enjoying this event. Come on, Kelly! Let's go! After each race, there was an award ceremony, so everyone got their medals, and it was just nice to see everyone celebrate. all their hard work on the track. Such a fun day.
Good job, Rainbow Actors.
Good job, guys.
Thank you for watching. On the next episode, I'll show you what $1,000 gets you in Monaco at Formula One.